Hello everyone, this is Victor aka Initial 2 back with a random video. And if you're wondering why am I recording a scratched up living room table, it's because it is the setting of this special video. Basically what I'm gonna do today is show my PS3 collection. I have a total of over 50 games, and my goal basically is to reach 100 PS3 games. Trust me, because there are tons of PS3 games released not only in Japan but also the US, Europe. You know, I don't think it's big enough to to hold all these games, but at least 100. That is my goal. So anyways, most of the games that I've bought throughout the years are within the, how should I put this, the $15 mark, of $15 or below, with the exception of a few, but we'll get to those soon. Keep in mind that this isn't they're not in ABC order, so the first few batches of games that I'm going to show y'all, yeah, they do start with A, but and there will be some games that there will be a phrase that's going to be said that pains me so much, is I have yet to play them. Which ones are they going to be that I have yet to play? Well, I will reveal them to you soon, and keep in mind I will show my hands and fingers throughout this entire video, especially when I'm trying to grab some of the games. Alright, so I guess without further ado, let's get started with our first batch of games. And first off we have is the Assassin's Creed games. I have I think all 7 of them. I'm not sure if there were more released for the PS3, because I always thought that one in particular, and that is Assassin's Creed Rogue, I thought it was the digital only game. How wrong I was, and I bought that game specifically at half price books for like $2. I'm not kidding. Sometimes half price books have a clearance sale, and there's happened to be some PS3 games. But yes, so far the game I played the most now, I still haven't finished it, is the first Assassin's Creed game. I have not finished all of them, because I yet to play them. So I have the second game, as you see, it's a Best Buy version. 3, it has some bonus content. A Black Flag, it's a GameStop edition. It has more content, and of course you see Brotherhood and Revelations. But all in all, the price range for those games are like $15 and below. But as I said, I will show some games that I actually paid full price for these. More on that when we get to those games. So yeah, basically here's all of the Assassin's Creed games that I own, and get them while they're cheap, because I don't know, throughout as time goes by they will get more maybe hard to find, and basically they raise in price, so get them while they're cheap. And I'm not talking about the series, but I'm talking about all PS3 games. If you see a game cheap, get it. Alright, next up we have Blaze Blue Continuum Shift Extended. Yeah, pardon the camera. But this is a collector's edition that comes with the game, soundtrack, a calendar, and an art book. I gave the calendar to my niece, and this was, I think it was 2012 or 2016, I forget. But I'm happy to have the game, because I did have a Continuum Shift, but the vanilla version, that one I sold it, so that I can have this. Alright, so the next game, yeah, keep in mind I will be moving the camera, is Dragon Age Origins. Now this is the ultimate version that has the base game and all the DLC that comes with it. And trust me, there is a lot of DLC in there. I made it far. Keep in mind that this is different than what you see on the PC, because on the PC you actually use mouse controls, I think. But in this version, you basically use the controller to move your created character. Next up we have is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Game of the Year Edition. Truth be told, I'm very disappointed that this game didn't get no patch. That because in the PS3 version specifically, there are a lot of bugs and glitches there. But at least I have the game, and thankfully I have the PC version that I play the most. So, but all in all, it's a good game. You make a custom character and you travel around the open world. And wow, it's just amazing. All right, next up we have is Call of Duty World at War. Now, I played a lot of this, being the story mode is pretty good, and via an update, you get an extra feature known as Nazi zombies, which is basically you to take down a lot of zombies in waves, and you get points, and you use those points to get weapons and new areas to open. All right, next up is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now, I bought this loose at I bought this at GameStop, but they gave it to me loose for some odd reason. But thankfully, I had a DVD case for this. It's a good fighting game. I played this online with people, even overseas, and I've had my victories and I had my defeats. Trust me, there are a lot of good players. Anyways, next up is a set of games that I'm glad I finally picked up. Uncharted. Now this is the dual pack, which contains Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2 Game of the Year edition. While I was recording, I wasn't sure if the Uncharted 2 game that I had was the Game of the Year edition. So when I checked, sure enough, it is. And the disc too. Yeah, because it's been a while since I've seen my collection here. So also we have Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Out of all the three, I've only played the first one. I've yet to play the next two, but hopefully when I get a chance, I'll play them and basically explain my experiences with these games, because they're basically Tomb Raider style games, I think. Next up we have Persona 5. Now this one I bought at Amazon for around $10 plus shipping. Yeah, this game it took me a year to beat, because you know how long these Persona games can be, because I really want to look at everything that the Vanillaware version has to offer, and I still got a long ways to go, more confidants to unlock and more stuff to see. But yeah, as I said, keep in mind that my fingers are there is because the audio quality was not good when I was recording this, so yeah, bear with me on this. Next up, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. What happens when the past and now basically go head to head? Well, you get this game, and this was actually the PS3 game that I bought for $10. Next up, we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I bought this off of eBay for around $5 with shipping. I'm playing the second game more often, but I've never went online with Xenoverse 1, because I'm not even sure if there are people that still play the first game. But I like it. It's an online game. The mechanics are basically that of what you see in Dragon Ball Battle of Z, which I only played a demo of that game, but happy to have that game. Alright, next up we have Diablo 3, a good hack and slash action RPG game with so much stuff to do. I haven't beaten the game yet, so it's an awesome game. Mortal Kombat, or Mortal Kombat 9. My brother actually bought this game basically a few days after it came out. Yeah, this game, he paid full price for it, and thankfully I still have that same disc to this day. And this version contains Kratos, if you have the PS3 version, Sonic and All Stars Racing, Transform. Now, I bought this game off of eBay, and when I received it and I opened up the case, there was two games in there. This one and Lego Batman 2. Unfortunately, that disc wasn't working, so I had to throw it away. Yeah, but awesome game. Racing as a lot of characters from Sega, like Sonic, Joe Musashi, some characters from Jet Set Radio. But yeah, it's an awesome game. Next up, we have Injustice Ultimate Edition. From the makers of Mortal Kombat 9, they brought us this, which is very good. What happens in an alternate timeline or alternate universe where Superman has gone bad. So it's a good story. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Now this is basically a Lego Star Wars 1 and 2 fused together, but with more content added. Hopefully my nephew and I will get to 100% complete that game, like we did with Lego Batman 2 digitally. Next up, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Now this expands on the Raccoon City viral outbreak that occur, where you play as certain mercenary soldiers from Umbrella, and they are after any survivors, especially Leon and Claire. Next up, we have Dragon Age 2. Now I bought this at a flea market for around $8. On the side, the case was a little like cracked open, but who cares? I have a Dragon Age. Next up, Tales of Xillia. I have yet to play this game, but it's a Tales game. I like it. And next up we have is what I thought was Record of Argus War Zero, and I didn't realize it until I got home the day I bought this. When I open it up, don't worry, you'll see it in a second, but this is basically a tactical RPG game or strategy RPG. So what I thought I got was Argus War Zero. When I opened it, the disc was Record of Argus War 2. Yeah, but thankfully, someday I'll buy the actual game and the game case for this. And what can you do? At least I got an Argus War game. I have the first game on GOG that I bought. Next up, Heavy Rain, a very good quick time event game. It's also compatible with the Move, and the only way to play this is if you have the PS3 controller that has a gyroscope control. So yeah, and you have to play with the Move. Metal Gear Solid 4. They made an update where you can actually play with the Move. It's a good game, more movie than it is a game. But hey, I grab a bag of popcorn and enjoy every single cutscene. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now my brother and my nephew spent a lot of time with this playing against each other, and we gained a lot of levels, new weapons, new perks, and there was also some free DLC that was in the store. But yeah, awesome time. Persona 4 Arena, or P4 Arena, a 2D fighting game from the makers of those that brought you Guilty Gear. Yeah, I'm almost done with this. I haven't 100% fully completed it, but it is an awesome game. Check out my episode of Fight Break, and you'll see how it's played. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5. This was the game, unfortunately, that broke my fat PS3 to make it go Yellow Light of Death, but it's an awesome adventure, and I apologize for the shaking. But yeah, it's an open world game. I'm playing this on the PC, which is a better option in my opinion, but it's no harm for a PS3. King of Fighters 13. I think it's a rare game, I'm not sure, but this one I actually paid full price at GameStop. I bought it brand new. Yeah, when I saw Atlas, well, did they develop it? No, that was SNK. Atlas basically published it. But yeah, this was the finale of the Ash saga, which consists of KOF 2003 and KOF 11. Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD remastered. Preferably, I prefer the PS4 version because you're allowed to switch between soundtracks. But all in that, it's the Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 all remastered in HD, and it looks beautiful. Though we are stuck with the remastered soundtrack. Little Big Planet 2 Special Edition. Now this is a platforming game. The first time I experienced the series is via its PSP port. Was specifically the first game. The reason why this is a special edition is because it has over $35 worth of bonus content, and it also says it has Move compatible with the Move, which I do not own at all, so maybe I should. Anyways, then we have the original Little Big Planet Game of the Year edition, and this also contains $30 worth of content. Like I said, I played the PSP port. I think it's much of the same. I haven't played the second game, but I will get to it later. So hopefully, Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. Now this pack contains over 40 games. Some are unlocked via objectives in certain games. Now the unlocked games that I've gotten so far was Shinobi for the arcade, and of course Phantasy Star for the Sega Master System. But it does come with all the Sonic games, Streets of Rage, the Phantasy Star, the Shining Force. Oh, it is there. But yeah, I bought this at Walmart for around $13. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. A good collection. Though I wish it would have had these Sonic and 3 and Knuckles game within. Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition. Now this one I got brand new for to $10. Like I said, if you see a sale, take advantage of it. And there's a feature that makes any TVs in 3D, and also at the time this was the only way that you can play as the Joker in a few challenge maps. Though why they didn't do it at the time, it beats me. Anyways, next up we have Batman Arkham City, which is in my opinion one of the best Batman games ever made, in my opinion. But anyways, this is the Game of the Year edition. It comes with all the DLC, including Harley Quinn's Revenge, where you play as Robin, and it also comes with a lot of costumes there. Specifically, the one I like is the TAS version of Batman, or the animated series. And this is the only sports game that I have is FIFA Soccer 12. Now the reason why I specifically got this one is because the games, the previous games didn't have Team Colombia. However, when FIFA Soccer 12 was released, they finally implemented that team, because it was nowhere to be found. All right, Dragon's Dogma. Now this is the Vanillaware version. However, they did a re-release of this game under the title Dragon's Dogma Arise. I forgot. I have yet to play this game. It's an action RPG open world, I think, by Capcom. So hopefully I'll get the time to play the game. From what I hear is pretty good. Now this one, it pains me to say is that I have yet to play this game, LA Noire. Though I have seen some Let's Play videos, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I can't wait to play this when I get a chance. This one I got at a retro gaming store known as Replay Games. Happy to buy it. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. I bought this at Walmart for $13. Well worth the price, and it comes with all the DLC along with some extra guns. So yeah, but the question is, do the Fallout games share the same engine as Elder Scrolls Oblivion? I don't know. Please comment down below. All right, Dragon's Crown. Now, I was first introduced to this game when I first got PlayStation Plus, and it was available for free to download as long as I had that subscription. But this is a beat 'em up RPG where you get to play as many different characters from different classes, and well, you get a lot of gold, and you can also recruit partners to help you out throughout your journey. Happy to have this game, and I was not disappointed. Now this next game, I hate to use the phrase, I have yet to play it, but it's true. The Last of Us. Naughty Dog, you've done it again, just like you did with I forgot the other game. But anyways, this is one of the most best PS3 game ever made, and there are many ways to play it. You can play it either on the PS3 or it's HD remastered on the PS4. I know there's a part 2. So Castlevania Lords of Shadow Collection. Now this is it has all the DLC, which is only has 2 of them, Revere and Resurrection, and it also comes with Castlevania Mirror of Fate HD and a demo of Lords of Shadow 2. Now keep in mind, Mirror of Fate and the demo are only available via the voucher. They're not built in the they're not in the disc. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. After I'm done with Pokemon Gen 1, I will the next game I'm playing is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, but the PlayStation 2 version. So this pack contains Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Rechain of Memories, and of course a cinematic version of Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. That was a DS title, but for this is just plain cinematics. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix, which has a Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Birth by Sleep, and of course Recoded, which, like a 358 Days Over 2, it's only cinematic. Keep in mind that was a DS title only, but happy to have both of these games in my collection, so very happy. Disgaea 3 Absence of Justice. This is a tactical or strategy RPG, if you want to call it. It's the third game in the series. I played a little bit of it, pretty good. Thankfully, it doesn't follow the story of the first game. Disgaea 4, pardon the quality, but yeah, but there's also a complete version for PC and PS4. So at least I have the vanillaware version, and both of those games do have free DLC and paid DLC. But happy to have both of these games, and I'm pretty sure the next game that's next up is probably you've already seen, and that is Fallout 3. This is the vanillaware version. I don't have the Game of the Year version at all, but I do have the DLC from the PlayStation Store. But happy to have this game. It's a post-apocalyptic open world where you play as your creative character and you just explore, do missions, and well complete the entire story. So happy to have that game. Alright, next up, BioShock Infinite. This is basically this is a 2-in-1 game where, because if you look at the bottom, it does come with the original BioShock, which saves me money at least. So yeah, it's for first-person shooter. I think it's open world. I have yet to play any of the BioShock games that I bought. This one, the first game, and not only the other one that's coming up next, and that is BioShock 2. Man, the cover is awesome. So holofoiled. Yeah, like I noticed that I kept moving it around sometime, but like I said, I have yet to play these games, but hopefully in the future I will, because from what I've heard, these games look awesome. I mean, very, very awesome. Yeah, it was also made by 2K Games. Resident Evil 6. I don't know why people bash this game. I thought it was decent. It's basically this is another game that may lighted my PS3, well, my fat one at the time. But yeah, that a little scene right there with Leon and Chris that will actually that actually happens in the game. So yeah, you take down zombies and all that. Resident Evil 5 Gold GE, or basically the Game of the Year edition. Now this one comes with all the DLC, and I actually bought the DLC when I had the Vanillaware version. But hey, I enjoy a good Resident Evil game. I remember myself and a friend of mine, we beat the game. And it took us a while, but hey, we managed. So that's it, everyone. That is my PS3 collection. As I said, I have over 50 games, and my goal is to make it to 100 PS3 games. Hopefully in the future, this collection will get updated, just like I did with the strategy guides. Well, I thank you for tuning in on this special episode. Take care, and God bless.